And it is a 1-goal difference. United down the flag, but the referee says no. You step on the borderline, you don't have to be inside the arc for you to score. So that's a turnover advantage, Lagos Seasiders. Five-man defense put together by the Niger United. It was a wonderful goal by Chukwu, number 14, young boy that was introduced to this game only. He played his first league some 2 years ago. A good save. Less than 2 minutes to play. Seasiders still is here with 2 goals. I was talking about Chukwu jersey number 14. Chukwu Uka Peters was introduced to the game of handball some years, about 3 years ago or thereabout, and this is his second season in the Prudent Premier League, doing wonders there with that wonderful goal he just scored. The referee is asking, come to the point of foul. That is the rule of handball. Before you make that pass, let go. Bala, all the way to Shigbemi. Adura Agbemi to Diko. The senior Diko. Senior Diko fine. Chukwu, try that. Less than a minute to play, and it is a 7-meter advantage. Lagos Seasiders. Ebinate Ekpodio steps forward while he was waiting for the keeper of United to come in, take his position, place his leg, making sure his leg does not cross the line, and he could not score. He did not score. United with the ball, jersey number 10, taking it easy, passing the ball round, knowing fully well that they need to score this to maintain a short distance between them and the jump ups, a pass, the third one, he could not, and the referee says it is a 2-minute suspension for Ekpodio. Waiting for the referee's call. No suspension, so said the referee. It is a 9-meter call, 20.3 seconds to go. 20.3 seconds, let's go, 18. United on the move, tries to do a pass, a jump ball. Just number 4, Aminu, goes up, wanting to take that pass, but he still do the same thing. He could not get the pass, he got it right, and the goalkeeper saved the ball. The referee says, eventually they got what they're looking for. 2.7 seconds to go, and a 7-meter advantage. United, and stepping forward to take that is jersey number 7. Jersey number 7, Aliyu Umar, got the ball. Salami, the goalkeeper of United, step backward, position himself, and let's see what happened to this. The whistle goes. Second whiff, and he scores. And that is the end of the first half. 13 goals to Seasiders, 12 to United. Cosmos.
And of course, that is how the second half ended. First half ended. Niger United 12, Lagos Seasiders 13. We'll be back for the second half, and it promises to be a very, very interesting game.
How do we use energy wisely and find balance in the fuels we use for electricity? Governments around the world have provided incentives to expand power generation from renewable sources like wind and solar. But renewable energy has its own problems, especially with the on-again, off-again nature of these supplies. Enter Prudent Energy and its patented VRB energy storage system. Prudent Energy lets customers bottle electricity production that would otherwise be lost and sell back that power when the time is right. A safe, zero-emission way to use more of the electricity we produce. For the first time on a grid scale, there is VRB Clean Power on Demand. Prudent is delivering the most competitive energy storage systems worldwide. How do we use energy wisely and find balance in the fuels we use for electricity? Governments around the world have provided incentives to expand power generation from renewable sources like wind and solar. But renewable energy has its own problems, especially with the on-again, off-again nature of these supplies. Enter Prudent Energy and its patented VRB energy storage system. Prudent Energy lets customers bottle electricity production that would otherwise be lost and sell back that power when the time is right. A safe, zero-emission way to use more of the electricity we produce. For the first time on a grid scale, there is VRB Clean Power on Demand. Prudent is delivering the most competitive energy storage systems worldwide. How do we use energy wisely and find balance in the fuels we use for electricity? Governments around the world have provided incentives to expand power generation from renewable sources like wind and solar. But renewable energy has its own problems, especially with the on-again, off-again nature of these supplies. Enter Prudent Energy and its patented VRB energy storage system. Prudent Energy lets customers bottle electricity production that would otherwise be lost and sell back that power when the time is right. A safe, zero-emission way to use more of the electricity we produce. For the first time on a grid scale, there is VRB Clean Power on Demand. Prudent is delivering the most competitive energy storage systems worldwide.
And of course, the second half has commenced. Niger United 12, Lagos Seasiders 13. Yes, a lot to still play for right here. Lagos needs to win. Niger United needs to win. Of course, a save there by Femi Tunji. Aminu, of course, passes to Elia Yusuf, but that was a 9-meter score there, and of course, a shot there by number 8 player, and of course, 2 minutes suspension to Ibrahim Diko. That'll be Yassid Kazim there. Another stop again. Another stop again. And of course, yes, a good goal there. Yassid scoring. Yassid Kazim there scoring after some nice interchange of passes from Aminu Aliyu. And of course, yeah, a stop there. This is advantage Niger United. The move is 13-13. Aminu! And of course it scores. Aminu Aliyu scores. And of course, yes, a good goal from there, from number 66 player for Lagos. And of course, another jump shot there from Yassid Kazim. Before then, Okpodo was able to save. And of course, Chukwuka jump shot inside the arc. It is 15-15. Yassid Kazim, Aminu Aliyu to number 11 player, Tali Dada. The move. Nine meters there. Chukwuka Peters.
Five minutes, please.
5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes to go.
Less than 25 minutes to go. Ahmad Diko. Ahmad Diko passes to Okpodio. Okpodio, and of course, Chukwuka could not grab that ball well. Okpodio, and of course, Ibrahim Diko on the floor there. And of course, Femi Tunji on the floor there.
Femi Tunji being treated after that collision with number 66 Jesse Ekpodio Ebinete. Could it be the shot or was it his leg?
I think it was his leg.
Okay, I don't think it's intentional.
I don't think it is intentional. If it were, he'll be receiving.
The referee is insisting that Femi Tunji should step out for a while, but he's saying, I want to continue. The referee is saying, I want to continue, and the ball is in play. He continues with the ball. It's 15 goals apiece, and it is advantage now. Niger United having the ball. Number 4 Jesse passes to number 8. Yeah, Kazim back to number 4. Umar wanting to do something there. The 4 of them, 10, 8, and 4. He goes up. He could not. He passes on. He stops. Number 6 Jesse Ramon actually held on. Ramon Yusuf held on to Jesse of number 4 Umar. Tight defense, and the United boys wanting to break that. A jump shot, but he deceived him with a pass, and he got it at last.
That was Tali Dada with the jump shots there. And of course they keep playing. A stop there. Lagos, 9 meters there. 7 meters, yes, 7 meters, because he had already gotten into the arc, and of course it is a 7 meters, yeah. And of course, who else to take this one? No other than Ibrahim Diko.
Ibrahim Diko has not been 100% from the 7 meters today's game. Let's see what happened here. And the analysis is called this time around, and the analysis of the 7 meter, the offense that will cause a 7 meter is when the defender obstructs that particular hand where you want to shoot with, either anywhere from the 9 meter or inside the arc. There is a 6 meter arc, and it will end you a 7 meter. And one player will have to step forward to take. It might be the obstructed player or any of the players on the field or even on the bench. He will come in and take that. So sure, back to the ball game now, and that is a great defense from Lucky, number 77.
And of course, a jump shot there. Aminu Aliyu scoring that. Oh, Ibitoye could not get that. Scoring that. Awesome. What is happening right here? It's really very interesting. Niger moving. Ilya Yusuf, captain of the side, to Aminu Aliyu. Only one of the Aliyu brothers is playing at the moment.
2 brothers playing for the 2 teams.
3.
3 from United.
2, yeah, exactly. You have the Diko brothers.
Play. Less than 20 minutes to go.
In case you missed it, Niger United is leading this one, and it is 19-16 now. Jump shot from Yasid Kazim. Of course, yes, a good goal from number 94, Sunday Samuel of Niger United. And of course, a goal there, yes, by Ikpodio.
Niger 2 minutes.
It is 21-18. Lagos Seasiders suffering at this time, but they still have a lot to play. 16 minutes more to play in this game. Diko Ibrahim, Lucky Osiemeka, and of course Opodio scoring. It is 21-19. And of course a save right there. We move because the referee trying as much as possible to arrange.
15 minutes play. Less than 15 minutes.
Less than 15 minutes more to go. Diko, Ahmed, Opodio, Lucky, Opodio, and of course Osiemeka. Yes, it is an attacking foul, and of course a fast break, and oh, goalkeeper saves it. Diko. Yes, traveling there. Traveling. Diko traveled there. Asking the referee what exactly he did. Of course, a good goal right there. We move. It is timeout, and of course, you can see Ibrahim Diko there talking to the referee. What exactly did I do? And the referee explains to him what exactly he did. This game is turning into a very, very tough one. Both sides need to win to have a chance of winning the Premier League. But as it is, it's a very tough one. Lots of turnovers from the Seasider boys. Even the Niger team to have turnovers as well, but not as much as the Lagos boys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I have not seen reason in the last 10 minutes why they rush in this game. Though the two teams, they want the 2 points in their kitty, why not just take your time and take each minute or each second as it comes? Running from pillar to post and committing some serious blunders might cause either of the two in this team, because both of them are not actually playing any pattern, so to say. The Seasiders, they cannot manage their bench because they don't even have enough on the table, on the bench, while the United players, they are coming in and out of the bench because of the numbers they have. 7 meters saved by Femi, and again Iron to the rescue this time around. I think this might cause the Seasiders too many turnovers might cause them. Too many turnovers might cause them.
And of course, Yazid Kazim took advantage after the rebound from the 7 meters from Ibrahim Dikodine. He took advantage, dribbled in and scored a good goal. It is 23-19. And of course, the goalkeeper comes out to rescue that. Well done. And of course it is 9 meters. Ebitoye passes to number 6. Ahmad. And of course the CMA cap was pushed there.
Which I was telling you yesterday.
Which of you never declared with it?
Don't declare.
20 minutes play. Less than 10 minutes to play.
of course, yes, that goal by Podio. And of course, the rule of the bouncing the ball in the 7 meters today so far, I've seen that it is. Okay, so you said 100%.
No, the morning when you're not here, against 100%. It is not. It is not a rule. It's a skill. It's a skill.
Okay.
And you say you must be a mastery of that skill for you to get it wrong. I am telling you sincerely, if watch any of the 7 meters that is directly, because even in the football, if you play penalty on the floor, it will be difficult for a keeper that is standing to come onto the floor. But if you put it in the middle, there is tendency for you to fly as a goalkeeper. Same thing goes here. If it bounces the ball, for you to calculate, that's what I'm saying. And you, the taker, must measure imaginary measurement. 3 meter imaginary measurement. Okay, yes, let me do it. It bounces the ball underneath the keeper, because the keeper is almost lifting his leg up.
Okay.
The leg is up, it's gravity. For it to come down, the ball bounces and goes. It's simple.
Okay. So while we're talking, Iliya Yusuf scored for Niger United, and now, yes, and now there's been a goal too. We move. One of the Aliyu brothers, Shehu, and of course a save right there. It is 9 meters, 7 meters actually, 7 meters, and of course Aminu Aliyu comes in. Seven meters, and of course a good save by the goalkeeper. Now they move. Ahmed moves to Ibrahim, to Siameka, to Bitoye. Oh, could not score. Yes, there's a push there. Niger United players are wondering what happened, but then it was a push. And of course, yes, a goal there by Lagos Ibinatie Okpodio. Less than 5 minutes more to play. And of course a good goal there by Aminu Aliyu. The way he drives in, dominates the players, and scored in is a graceful act. An act of grace. And of course a goal there by Ahmad Diko, captain of the side. And of course you see him limping there, and that is why number 6 player comes in for him. And of course, oh, a beautiful goal. Shehu Aliyu scoring there. And of course the attempt to chip the goalkeeper hits the bar. from Ibitoye. Yes, and of course a good goal there by none other than Shehu. No, not Shehu. None other than Sunday Samuel.
Less than 3 minutes to play.
And of course, yes, a goal there by Osiemeka Lucky.
Less than 2 minutes to play.
Less than 2 minutes more to play, and a jump shot from Aminu Aliyu, a good goal. It is 29-25. 2 minutes suspension. Two-minute suspension. And of course, a good goal from Mohamed Diko, driving in and scoring. It is 29-26.
29-26, 1 minute 20 seconds. Well, Cosmos, anything can happen, but I want to look at it from the angle of handball technicality. Looking at the two teams, to start with, they are not match because the bench of Seasiders is depleted. About 3 or 4 of the players are not here. They cannot play. Injury. And again, handball will not. It won't be fair on handball if Seasiders should come and win this game. Personal opinion, because the shots coming up from the end of Aliyu and the goalkeeper of Seasiders is off today. There is no going back about that. Me and you can say on a good day, this could go either way. But from the look of things, it's less than 35 seconds to go. 4 goals advantage, and this is what I mean. That guy that just make that error now is the player that came in from Division 1, and imagine him playing under this condition, this tense game. I mean, it will be unfair on handball if it goes the other way around. Personal opinion.
And of course, that is just how it is. Yes, Niger United have pretty much won this one. It's 30-26. You have about 16 seconds. Yes, and it's reading Niger United. Timeout at 10 seconds. Timeout at 10 seconds. Timeout at 10 seconds. They have won this one. There is no way they can end this. Niger United 30, Lagos Seasiders 26. I think it's over. I think it's over. And of course, yes, all your comments, we see them. Anima Shao KG, Ahmad Mohamed, and of course, Yusuf Farouk. And of course, a good goal. Yusuf Farouk says that the match has ended though, but Yusuf Farouk says this. He said nothing goalkeeper can do if the players don't have good defense. There's no defense. And that's Farouk Yusuf, whose former team have just been beaten 31-26. Yes, We'll be right back for interviews. And of course, yes, that is how the game ends. Of course, I've got a coach Adebayo right here, and I think he should join us. He should join us. Yes, of course, it is not every time you will stand with a big class coach.
I've been studying with him since when I played from the 12.
No, you don't get what I'm trying to say. Yes. In an interview.
Okay.
So it is not every time you do so.
Together for a very long time.
Congratulations. You're on top of the league now, but you have not won the league.
Yes, it's true.
You have not won the league. So, I mean, and at the moment, you have a game tomorrow.
Yes.
Kano Pillars have a game tomorrow against River Strikers. So that's huge, really huge. But you're able to defeat Lagos one battle at a time. What were the tactics you used?
We took our chances, and then the defense. Okay. That is the one who won the game for us today. The defense is okay. It's very articulate.
Okay.
We won through the defense.
And you feel that your team can be able to win the league?
Yes. They are good to go. They are good to go tomorrow, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. So you can go. Of course, let me, Coach, please come nearer. Okay, so let's quickly take you through, of course, in case you do not know, this is the technical advisor, national team coach of the national women handball team, senior team, and the national men senior handball team. Coach Rafiu Salami flew all the way from France about 3 days ago to, of course, check out the league, watch the league, and of course, looking at the fact that the African Cup of Nations for handball will be holding in January, in Morocco, and of course, we'll be holding in January in Morocco. Coach, so far so good. Have you been impressed?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm watching the Prudent League. In 4 years. It was an agreement between me and Mr. Ocheho to come and see the standard of Nigerian handball players and enable me select some new players for a long-term project to get into the top class of African handball. So I came 3 days ago. Like I told some of my colleagues that are with me that physically it's interesting what I see. But I know we have to work a lot on our techniques a lot.
Techniques and tactics.
A lot.
Okay, let me ask, so far so good, from both the women category and the men category, have you discovered, well, I won't say discover, I don't think the word will be discovery, probably, have you seen some potentials players, men and women category?
Yeah, I watched this man, I watched the 3 female matches this morning. Yesterday I also watched some male matches. I don't know them eventually, but like I said, I think with some of the young teams I'm seeing here, we have good prospects. I'm not saying we're going to be among the best, but I'm sure if we do the same project Egypt put in place for the under 19 and under 21,
We get there soon. We have to be very, very patient. Like I was telling you, we have to be patient now. The younger ones are coming up. They have a lot of potentials. We have to work on them. It takes time.
Okay.
But I prefer us getting our time to get there and remain there, that they have a one-shot kind of a team. Carry everybody there and win once. After there's no follow-up. But for the young generation, I'm seeing they're very, very interesting. Honestly, they're very, very interesting.
How supportive of the Handball Federation of Nigeria, led by Mr. Samuel Ocheo? Of course, they just came in. This new board, not the board you worked with, even if the president is still the president. How supportive have they been so far since you came in?
Since I came in, fortunately for me, it's the same man that I worked with before that's continuing.
Yeah.
It is the person that enabled me today to come and watch and assist in the Prudent League for the first time in 4 years.
Okay.
And I discussed with him this morning. He seems to have the same vision of handball with me. So it's virtually he's the same man that was last time, and I think nothing has changed. He has confidence what I'm doing. I will do my best to give back the confidence he has in me every time.
Okay. And of course, final question. Of course, this is your first time watching live. Other times you've been watching online, but first time watching live the Prudent Energy Handball Premier League. How would you rate this league? This is the 4th edition. How would you rate this league?
Like honestly, these 2 days I came, I was very impressed with intensity. But all teams, even the weaker teams, was in the competition. I'm not used to having seen tournaments like this. We play on a weekly basis in France, once a week or twice a week. Okay. It's different. But I think it's honestly me. Since I've been here, I've only been here since I came. It's very, very impressive and interesting. Honestly, what I see again, I like, and I love about most of the teams is, despite the fact that they knew that would not stake, they keep fighting to the end. That's very, very good for a championship like this.
Okay. Thank you very much, Coach Rafiu. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, so you can go, sir. And of course, that is how I needed to talk to him. And of course, we've heard everything that he said. Awesome. It's huge. Yes, and of course, there are some potentials that you'll be seeing pretty soon when it comes to the Prudent Energy Handball Premier League. Now, these potentials will be invited into the national team. We'll be right back. Yes, because another game is coming in. Rima Strikers of Sokoto are ready to prove to us that they are still here in the league.
How do we use energy wisely and find balance in the fuels we use for electricity?